The Prosperity Report on Talk 365 is brought to you by Club Prosperity with CEO and founder George Wright.
Hey everybody, it's Holly Love, and as promised, I am here with Mr. George Wright. In fact, Sylvia and I packed up, bombarded him at his own house without him knowing, and then surprised him and said, hey, will you talk to us because we're ready for you?
And I'm ready, so this is great.
You're a really busy guy, so pretty much we had to come to you, and we don't mind because you have the coolest story. You have an incredible company you've got going on right now, Club Prosperity. Yeah. And I want to hear how you got here. Give me the goods, George. We're at your house and you can't go anywhere, so.
Yeah, how much time do we have? That's a long story. But my background's primarily in business, marketing, sales, direct response. And I've worked with several different large companies here in the local area. But my background has been in direct mail, media, direct response type of marketing, and now with social media and everything happening online, that's been the big focus. So worked with several big seminar groups, educational companies, individuals that we've worked with, best-selling authors like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, Donald Trump, a lot of very interesting personalities, and so it's been a lot of fun. And also a lot of business finance, investing, education. So that's sort of what brought me into what I'm doing now with Club Prosperity, which is primarily personal development, and that's what I'm most passionate about now.
Tell me a little bit how you went from the marketing into the personal development, because that did have a bit of a journey, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, what's interesting is I got started really young, right out of school, got my 4-year degree, had kids right out of high school, and went into sales. And so I was sales for quite a while.
Hustling?
Yeah, and just trying to earn a lot of money. And I thought that happiness was going to come from the success of having things and working hard. And I did really, really well. And I slowly kind of gravitated into more management positions with sales and marketing. And you know, I thought that maybe I wasn't as happy doing what I wanted to do with sales. And so if I was to actually go out and just start living a happier life, and so I had the cars and the houses and traveling, and I still didn't really feel fulfilled. And so it's kind of come full circle for me now, where I've realized that you really can't chase happiness. You really can't chase it through success. You ultimately need to create a life that you're fulfilled with. And so that's what brought me into personal development. Personal development helped me to understand that my thoughts are really what create my life, and if I'm going to be happy and fulfilled, I need to work on creating a life that will attract that towards me. So that's kind of what brought me there.
Didn't you, if I remember right from previous conversations, you got yourself a life coach? Like, let's talk a little bit about life coach versus a therapist, because there's a huge difference, and that was kind of the start, right? Yeah,
it actually started as a business coach, and so I'm a big believer in coaching, because the best athletes, celebrities, any kind of expert out there will have someone who's an expert that will help them in what they do. And I started out with some business consulting and a coach, and I met an individual named Robert Stuberg, who was very successful. He started Success.com. He was the executive vice president at Nightingale Conant, which is a huge marketer of personal development programs. And he became my personal coach through business, marketing, operations. And it slowly kind of turned into a personal coach as well, because I had a lot of different things. I went through a divorce and a lot of ups and downs with business. And as a sort of serial entrepreneur, I've had really good times and I've had some really bad times. And he's helped me through that. And ultimately, over time, and this is about 10 years, we developed a relationship. He helped me to kind of really figure out where my strengths are. And we ultimately partnered on this new company, Club Prosperity. And our goal is to really help people with the tools and resources to create motivation, inspiration, education in their lives to create a more prosperous life. So he's gone from a coach and a mentor to a friend and a partner, and now works with me with Club Prosperity. So,
well, let's talk a little bit about the app first and foremost, because the app for Club Prosperity is a place and a resource that you can go to every day. It's free, and there is so much information there that can put you in a mindset for prosperity, for success. It's like your own personal life coach in an app. And being on that app, it's a similar thing. You get an opportunity to fill your head with positivity and great things. And so let's talk about how that development happened and how people get it and what to do.
Yeah, so ultimately where it culminated with Club Prosperity is we wanted to provide the tools and resources for people to be able to create a positive state of mind in their life, which is obviously going to help you with your health, your wealth, your business, your career, and everything else. So our website, clubprosperity.com, is the source of all that information, but we also a partner of mine is one of the third largest publishers of apps on iTunes. So we created a mobile app so that you'd have on-the-go access. But both the website and the mobile app are designed to give you daily inspiration, motivation, and all kinds of tools. And so we have audiobooks, ebooks, we have daily meditations, we have all kinds of courses and tools, and all of this is free. It's all free resources. Because what I found in my life is that if I could create daily rituals, things that I could do every day, waking up in the morning and having some motivation and inspiration, doing some meditation, reading books, practicing gratitude, journaling, things like that are all resources that we make available on the app so that people can use it in their daily life. So instead of just getting on Facebook and social media, instead of just going to the job or doing what you do, you can do a couple of things that every day will take you into a good state of mind so that you can be successful, whether it's your career, your business, or whatever else. So we've sort of built this community with Club Prosperity where you can use these resources and be around the people and the environment you need to be able to have prosperity in your life.
Exactly. I love it, because prosperity is, like you said, it is more than just having money in your pocket. It is prosperity to me. It's in your health, in your fitness, in your attitude and your mental state, and then it's also, of course, success financially. And usually when those other things are in line, the financial thing happens, and we usually go at it the other way. We go after the money, and then all this falls apart, and then we're like, wait a minute, but we got the money, and so...
Yeah, the irony I learned is that I always thought chasing success was gonna bring me happiness, and then I thought as I got, better off, I thought that just doing things that made me happy were going to make me happy. And then I finally realized you have to attract success into your life. So you don't become successful and then become happy. You choose to be happy, and then you're going to be much more successful. And so it's a real dichotomy. It's a real change in mindset, and that's tough to do. So how do you do that? You surround yourself with positive people. It's like the poster that we talk about. You create your life. You take responsibility. You surround yourself with positive people. You decide that you're never a victim. You're going to be in control of your life, because even if you can't control everything around you, you can certainly control how you take it. And easier said than done, but some of the right tools will help you to do that. So.
Absolutely. It's in those moments where possibly you're thinking in a negative way, and you have at your fingertips this access to someone, like Tony Robbins. I know he's got some great podcasts that you've got on there for free that can talk to you about what to do to get out of this thinking, and for free, and it's such a great resource, and I love it. And from people who are living a life successfully in the meaning of they are prosperous and happy in all of those areas, which sort of intros. We are going to start a new segment on Talk 365 with George, brought to us by Club Prosperity. It's called the Prosperity Report, which is part of your company. That's an annual report you do.
Right.
And you can go online and you can check that out. It's really cool. Sign up to get it. But what is happening is we are going to open up your contacts page and pretty much have access to George's friends. He mentioned a few already, and trust me, they are amazing and they are super cool. And we are going to get to sit down with them and have a behind the scenes look. Basically what I did to you today. Come in and just get them to listen up.
We might not get in their house, but we're going to certainly try to get real behind the scenes.
Or at least we'll have permission from the actual person. Assistants count too, right?
Absolutely.
That's totally fine. So we're super excited about that. That is going to be really fun. And then also every day, our quote of the day will be brought to you by Club Prosperity, and it's super great. In my world, that is something we had a similar understanding, that we wanted to create an atmosphere where people can feel better, because there's too much out there to bring you down. Right.
Well, and it's got to be daily. I mean, the bottom line is this: life happens daily. So you can't just work on it one day a week. You can't just work on it when you feel like working on it. It's got to be every day. So if you can make and create daily rituals, so our goal is for Talk 365 to be one of those daily rituals, right? Every day, Monday through Friday. So we want to provide reasons, incentives. I mean, we have some really cool people that we're going to bring to the show, and these are individuals that are best-selling authors, people that have TV shows, New York Times best-selling books, or maybe just incredible programs, TED Talks, things that individuals will be able to utilize to get strategies, tips, ideas, everything from meditation to how to overcome stressful situations. But the Prosperity Report is going to be pretty exciting. I'm excited to do that with you. I'm so excited. And we also need to talk about how they get the app, because there are free gifts. This guy's also giving us swag. Yeah. Well, you can go to one of our websites, which is clubprosperityvip.com. And if you go to that site, we have a lot of free stuff for people that join the community. We have an audio done by my partner, Robert Stuberg, called The Secret. And this predates even the best-selling book, The Secret, that came out.
Really?
And it's got some incredible insight as to how your thoughts can create your life.
Ooh.
We also have several ebooks that we give. We have access to the website, the download of the mobile app on iTunes or Android Marketplace. And we also have a free gift. We have a really cool poster, which is our daily rituals. And this is affirmations. These are things that you can say to yourself every day that sort of work into your subconscious and keep your life positive. Like, I create my life, and I take responsibility, and I always think win-win. There's not a win-lose, there's a win-win. I surround myself with positive people. Those types of things. And if you say that to yourself every day, that helps put you in that state of mind. But this is all stuff that we're going to give for free for people that opt into the community. And what I mean by that is, if they put their name and their email in, they'll be part of our daily quotes, and they'll get that kind of access. And you join the community, there's a lot of free stuff.
I
So it's
love
cool.
it. Thank you. I'm
You're
so
welcome.
excited.
Yeah.
Well, I know, like I said, I always feel better when I get to spend some time with you. I'm so looking forward to the Prosperity Report. Thank you for letting us ambush
You're
you
welcome. Yeah, that's
and get
been
in
fun.
here. And definitely get that app downloaded right now, because you're going to love not only the free gifts, but you're also going to love all of the stuff that's in there. You're going to have so much fun. So George, thanks again.
You're welcome.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Talk 365 right after this.